Hi class, good afternoon. This is Zakia with week 4 talking about data consolidation and also grouping together worksheets. So the first thing I'll get started with is I'm going to group together these 3 worksheets that I have. As you can see there, they don't all have the same color formatting inside of the cells. So the first thing I'm going to do is pretty much fix it up so that they all have the same formatting. So the first thing I'll start with is selecting the sheet here, hold down shift and select the other 2 sheets as well. And what I'll do is just go in here and update the cell style here. All right, there you go. And this should be the same for the next sheet as well, and we can see that here. I'm going to make sure that the sheets are now ungrouped, and they are, but if I wanted to regroup them, I would just select all sheets here, and they would be grouped again. But I'll go ahead and ungroup the sheets. Oops. I like using this for doing things like formatting the sheets. I don't really like this so much for using different formulas and calculations, but it is a really good tool because if you're working with like a lot of pages of data, sometimes it can be hard to go in and update each page individually. So having a tool like this that allows you to carry over changes across multiple sheets is really good. The next thing that I'm going to do here is go ahead and consolidate all 3 of these worksheets so that I'm able to see the average scores per gamer per each day of the week. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and select the cell where the consolidated information is to be displayed. And from there, open this up. From there, we'll go to the data tab and we'll actually click on the consolidate button in the data group. And actually, I am going to work with the averages here. So let's say this information is no longer correct. So I would just deselect those previous cell references that appeared, and I'll select the new references. So you want to select the whole table, including the headers as well, because this is the information that's going to be used for the consolidation. It's going to go based off those labels. It's going to match those labels. So we have sheet 1, and what's really nice about this is that if you ever get confused, you're always able to see which sheets you have and have not selected. I'll go ahead and add sheet 2, which is the new reference I've selected. And the final reference is to show on page sheet 3. And I don't know if you just noticed that, but Excel went ahead and figured out that I was going to select the same range on sheet 3. So we're just going to add it. And we see that all the references are correct, A1 through F7. We're going to make sure that we use the labels in the top row in the left column. I don't want to create source links to the data, but if you did, you would just select that here. But I'm not going to do that. Go ahead and click OK. And as you can see, the average scores have been calculated. However, the formatting is a little weird. So I would definitely want to be sure to go ahead and fix the formatting. But yeah, that's pretty much how you consolidate worksheets so that you're able to compile the information across different spreadsheets. This is also how you group spreadsheets. Um, I don't think there's really a preference really with using one over the other. I think it just has to do with what task you're trying to carry out with your worksheets. Thank you for listening.